It's NAB 2023 and I'm here in the North Hall on the Ross video stand and I'm speaking to Darren Ward. Hi Darren, how you doing?
Pretty good, how are you?
Oh, very good, end of day 2. So you're going to tell us a little bit about what's new for openGear with Ross.
Correct. So we've continued to focus on our 12 gig product line in openGear. So at NAB this year, we've brought with us 4 new cards, all with 12 gig support on them. So the first one that I'll tell you about is a new fiber card that we're introducing. That one is known as the SFC 6901, and that's a quad channel fiber card with a single piece of base hardware that the user can completely define the directionality, whether that's transmit, receive, or they want to use the card in a bi-directional way by the SFPs that they install. So it makes it very simple for ordering and for use as well, and the customer can use it in umpteen different ways. It's also got a TDM mode that we can use to combine 4 HD signals and put them out on one 12 gig fiber.
Interesting. Okay, good source. So what's any more?
And besides that, we've introduced our TES 8943 VANC processor, and I happen to have one of those in the flash right here. This actually replaces one of our very popular older cards and adds 12 gig support to that. So this is for embedding, de-embedding, and various ways of processing VANC data, which could be general user data or SCSI 104. So it's a very versatile problem solver type of a card, and now something that we can support 12 gig on.
Great. Okay, that's number 2. Any more for any more?
Number 3. This is our SHC 8932F. This is a SDI to HDMI converter. So this one will bring in coaxial signals, or it'll bring it in over fiber. It's a dual path card, and we can do things on this like do fiber failover. So we can take 2 inputs, and if there's a fiber problem or a fiber cut, it will do an automatic switchover. So keeping your important HDMI signals alive, which might be things like, it's really tailored to things like large displays where we have a lot of different feeds that we have to use. So that makes the openGear ideal by bringing in more reliability with redundant power supplies and all of those
things. And big productions, I guess.
Exactly. So certainly brings in a more professional product and more reliability than a small box that you might hang somewhere.
Yeah, of course. We don't like to throw things down all the time.
Exactly.
Resilience, reliability.
That's it. And
then number 4.
Number 4, speaking of resilience and reliability, this is our SRA 8901R, which is a relay bypass protection switch. So this is something that you can put your most critical revenue generating feeds through, and we have basically a main input and a backup input that is fed through an actual relay. So this is a card that even will continue to pass signal in the event that the frame loses power. So if there's any issues, it's customizable as to how the user might want it to force it to transfer. But any issues with our main signal, it will drop over to that bypass signal and keep you on air.
Fantastic. And all 12 gig SDI.
All 12 gig SDI, exactly.
And I think that sums up the new releases for openGear from Ross.
That's right.
Of course, all the other partners might have their own releases.
Lots of great things to see at the show.
And where do we send people that want to know more about openGear?
So for these Ross products, it's www.rossvideo.com. And for openGear in general, www.opengear.tv. Fantastic.
If you're at the show, do come along to the Ross stand and hunt Darren down and have a chat about the Ross openGear solutions. And for everything else that we're doing at the show is kitplus.com.